There are so many kids whose worlds are tragic. They are also much worse than yours is. It isn't how you were born that counts. It's how you act.
Star Ocean: Integrity and Faithlessness is the 5th Star Ocean game. Developed by Tri-Ace, this is the first Star Ocean game to run at 60 frames per second, but that only holds up for the PlayStation 4 version. The PlayStation 3 version is locked at 720p, 30 frames per second. Another first being able to have all 7 of your party members on screen at once during combat. Depending on your preference, this is either a detriment or an advancement, but most cutscenes are interactive with no fixed camera. You're able to move around within a certain boundary as you listen to everyone interact. A downside to this is being you can accidentally walk too far off from the cutscene, making it abruptly end.
Well then, let me tell you the best dish, hands down, to win any man's heart. Meat and potatoes.
I can make that easy. Except...
The story revolves around Fidel Camus, a young swordsman and son to a prestigious fencer. Fidel can be both level-headed and emotional, giving a range of scenarios to occur within the game. He lives in Stahl, a rather basic town with little magic or technology, with his childhood friend, Mickey Sylvester, who is adept in the healing arts. She is sweet and kind and always there by Fidel's side. After a brief tutorial, the game begins with Fidel and his friend running into Mickey as she tells them she sees dangerous figures off into the distance from Stahl. Later that day, they are attacked. After they get rid of the invasion, Fidel and Mickey go off to improve the security of Stahl with more troops. Yet the main story takes place outside of their home planet's internal struggles and goes beyond the vast Star Ocean that is space. During your adventure, you'll meet Victor Oakville, another powerful swordsman who trained under Fidel's father. He is loyal and a gentleman, always willing to aid and follow the commands given to him. Raylia, a mysterious young girl who came out of a spaceship being chased by 2 futuristic men. She is timid and the only non-playable character in your party. Fiore Bernelli, a powerful, intelligent mage who comes from the Magic City Santa Rule. With greater technological advancements than Stahl, she is smart and independent and craves magical advancements. Then you have the mysterious pair, Emerson and Anne. Emerson is collected and a bit of a player, hitting on every girl he lays his keen eyes on. Anne, on the other hand, is rather stoic and extremely intellectual. She is able to adapt and figure out coordinate specifics to a situation soundly. During Fidel's adventure, he and his crew learn the advanced magic and technology that are not of his planet. They grow in their sense of wonder and how big things are. Having been exposed to the wonders of the unknown universe, they are astounded and inspired beyond their previous sense of belonging. Unfortunately, character development is bland in this game. You'll have one character have a drastic change in views quickly and abruptly without much of a catalyst to give rise to such a personality change. You will see characters mature without really knowing why. Characters will go through emotional turmoil to seemingly just get over it without much explanation. Character relationships are few and far between during the main events. You'll find better moments of vulnerability between characters when relaxing in town and developing your bonds with individual characters during personal actions.
Wow, Mickey, what's got you foaming at the mouth?
Fiddly! This restaurant's food is terrible. The soup is too salty, and while the fish is undercooked, the sauté is somehow overcooked.
Now, onto the gameplay. You can control any of the 6 characters previously mentioned at any point in time. This is a Star Ocean game, and Star Ocean games are known to be hard and grindy, and Integrity and Faithlessness follow suit with this claim. You have to do side quests, especially the ones involving Welch. Welch is an alchemist who is experimenting to create the best alchemy. She drags Fidel into her shenanigans and rewards him with the ability to craft gear. If you skip this side quest, your items will be limited to what's purchasable in shops, which is insufficient when you're 2/3 done with the game. This game has several significant difficulty spikes. You will need to grind it out. Along with the main path, you can take a detour in the Cathedral of Oblivion, where you fight waves of enemies for experience and better items. While optional, proving you can defeat these waves within the Cathedral will help you gauge if you're leveled properly to advance through the story. The combat is rock, paper, scissors. Quick attacks beat strong attacks break guard, and you can block a quick attack. If you're good, you can time your block precisely before your opponent makes contact to perform a counter. Even with this rock, paper, scissors idea, special moves can have super armor, making the RPS of this game moot. Combos are simple and can be cancelled into one another infinitely. Quick attacks cancels into strong attacks and specials. Strong attacks cancel into lights or quick attacks and specials. Specials cancel into anything, including itself. You can continuously cancel combos as long as you follow this rule. You're only allowed to have 4 special moves as a shortcut. A quick close range special, a strong close range special, a quick far range special, and a strong far range special. For every cancel combo, you get a 25% damage buff until you get a total of 200%. You also have a reserve rush, which gives you bonuses in either experience, money, or SP at the end of a battle. You build reserve rush by either countering an enemy, breaking their guard, or cancelling your combos. Another feature of the reserve rush is being able to spend any of the 4 bars to unleash an ultimate attack. While the game describes this move as a comeback mechanic to change the tides of battle when you're in a pinch, I found this attack mostly useless and unreliable. When it comes to strategy, you can assign character roles. This is an integral part of the game. You can give a character an offensive role that focuses on strong attacks, quick attacks, range attacks, or a defensive role focusing on healing, defense, and many other tactics. Every character can equip 4 at a time, and roles may give stat boosts, but the way they change the AI behavior is essential to forming a powerful team. Star Ocean, Integrity, and Faithlessness strengths are in its fluid combat. When it comes to exploration, the game can be quite linear. There's a ton of backtracking, very few locales, and you will be treading the same ones over and over again. The characters are underdeveloped, and it can be difficult to be motivated to progress in a story with characters that feel like aren't growing. They feel static and are only there to fill in a character archetype. For a game called Star Ocean, you don't venture out to explore much of the stars. This game is for fans of difficult JRPGs. If you can't look past this and the flaws mentioned, this isn't for you. You will not have a good time. If the long difficult 20-hour grind, full of synthesizing items and finishing side quests, albeit bland ones, then this game is right under your alley if you can look past its flaws.
Don't push yourself. You've tried hard enough already. No one will get mad at you if you leave the fighting to others this once.